Welcome to SVG-TV News for Friday, June 3rd, 2022. I am Rochelle Baptiste with the details. President of the National Fisherfolk Organization, Winsbot Harry, says local fisherfolk are excited about the resumption of Fisherman's Day celebrations after a 2-year hiatus. Fisherfolk will be marking the 45th anniversary of the celebration, and Harry says this year will be a special one in light of the many challenges fisherfolk have had to overcome with the COVID-19 pandemic and the eruption of La Soufrière volcano. He says the June 6th event will be a fun-filled one where members of the public can gain insight into the lives of fishermen.
Fisherfolk of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, welcome. This activity is on June 6th at the Calico playing field. I'm encouraging all fisherfolk in St. Vincent and the Grenadines to take part in Fisherman's Day 2022 after 2 years. Fisherman's Day, fishers will be going out at 4 a.m., which the competition will start. Competition day, time will be closed off at 4 p.m. So I encourage them on the day. There will be lots of fun and activities, celebration. So you could have a knowledge, you could interact with fishers, you could learn about the fishing industry and Fisherman's Day. So come early before the boat started to land their catch. Interact.
Harry commends the stakeholders for setting aside a day of celebrations for fisherfolk, noting that they have made a vital contribution to SVG's economic advancement.
Fishers play a vital role to the development and economy of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. There are a lot of challenges facing the fishing industry, but on Fisherman's Day, we are celebrating. And we are celebrating with victory. That we are overcoming certain hurdles that after 2 years of no Fisherman's Day, and here we are celebrating Fisherman's Day 2022. It speaks a lot that the authorities, which is the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries and Rural Transformation and the Fisheries Division and the National Fisherfolk of SVG, we are collaborating as one that we could have a national activities to recognize the effort that fisherfolks are playing in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
The Fisherman's Day prize-giving ceremony will take place on Monday, May 6th, a public holiday at the Calico playing field from 4:30 p.m. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonzalez said that on Tuesday, June 7th, an agreement will be signed between the government of SVG and the contractor who has been selected to construct the Holiday Inn Express at the Diamond Industrial Estate. The Prime Minister made the announcement on NBC Radio Face-to-Face program on Wednesday.
You know, the preparatory work had been done out there, so the drainage and all of that.
Yes, that's past.
The actual construction is going to be, we're going to sign the contract. The contractor is already mobilizing. He has been informed already that I'm told that he has won the bid. And he's on the ground. The hotel should take about 18 months or so, Johnny P. So by the construction now.
Gonzalez said that he anticipates that all of the hotels that the government has invested in will be completed by next year.
By the end of, towards the end of next year, it should be open, which would add greatly to our room stock. And then so too the sandals should be open around that time too. God willing, all being equal. Because, you know, they have started the operations as the project already. They haven't reached peak yet. You know, Johnny P.
Right. Okay.
But they'll reach peak shortly.
The government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines is expected to invest $43.4 million in the construction of the hotel in Diamond and at Montwin. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonzalez has written to Caribbean leaders urging them to join St. Vincent and the Grenadines' boycott of the upcoming Summit of the Americas. PM Gonzalez has been vocal about a decision from the U.S. not to extend an invitation to Cuba, Venezuela and Nicaragua to attend the 9th summit to be hosted in Los Angeles next week. Speaking on NBC Radio face-to-face program this week, PM Gonzalez says he has written numerous correspondence to CARICOM leaders, making his position clear that SVG will not have prime ministerial representation at the summit and called on Caribbean leaders to do the same.
I have written so far 3 letters. One on the 11th of May, to all CARICOM leaders, to the CARICOM chairman, Prime Minister of Belize, and I circulated to all the heads and the CARICOM secretariat, and of course to the cabinet of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Then I wrote one on the 20th, as they were further development, 20th of May. And then I wrote one early Saturday morning, the 21st of May, to the Secretary General of CARICOM, and that was circulated in the similar manner.
PM Gonzalez also criticized the United States' 6-year economic embargo on Cuba, and he also took issue with the Biden administration's decision not to recognize Nicolas Maduro as president of Venezuela. PM Gonzalez says while he respects President Biden, but says he cannot support the decision not to invite the 3 countries to the summit.
Why are we fighting these 20th century battles and conflict in the 3rd decade of the 21st century? You know, our American friends are wrong on this. I respect President Biden greatly, but I can't agree with his government on this matter. And friends must tell friends how they feel about something. I don't see what is to be gained from going. And as presently advised, as I say, I'm not supporting or sending anybody.
In other news, the St. Mary's Roman Catholic School in Kingstown today hosted a career day for the students to help them contemplate a career path from an early age. Our news team visited the school fair and spoke to some of the students under the advice of the principal, and they were all ecstatic to speak on their career choice.
I wanted to be a vet because I really like taking care of animals, and also they are my favorite.
Baker. I've always wanted to be a baker to help people who are homeless and do not have food.
And the reason I always wanted to be a police officer is because the job of being a police officer has always interested me. Like the way that they do stuff and arrest criminals.
I'm a Royal St. Vincent and Grenadines police force. I'm a police, the Black Squad. Well, I was watching the news, SVG-TV news, about children going out and talking about the violence against women, and it gave me an idea to be a police as this day. So I'm very glad I have the opportunity to be a police and show everyone that it's good to be a police and get them an inspiring news and things.
A number of the students were seen dressed as nurses, doctors, and police officers, but there were a selected few who stepped outside of the box, dressed as astronauts, engineers, and even farmers.
Well, it was my dream to go to space one day and visit the moon.
I'm an actor because I love acting as different people.
Okay. I really want to be a doctor because there's a lot of people being sick out there and they die because of stuff that people has not really discovered, and I want to be a doctor that discover a lot of medications and cures to people's sickness.
The teachers at the school are very pleased with today's career day. In keeping with this year's theme for Child's Month, I Am SMILE, an acronym for Special, Marvelous, Important, Loved, and Enough. Teachers also participated in the career fair, showing the students that it is possible to do whatever they choose in life.
The month, Child Month, we are celebrating where we're showing the children that they are special. We want them to feel the love and the connection. We want them to know that they are important and they are the future. So we did different activities for them. Just leading up to this week, we had four weeks with different activities. We had
Monday is we did an opening ceremony. We told them they're protected, their rights. We let them know that they're important, they're special, they're loved. Because I believe the ministry did a slogan where they said, smile, I am special, I am marvelous, I am important, I am loved, and I am enough. So Tuesday we did rock your socks and your Crocs. Because we know Crocs is a trend right now. So we got them to enjoy themselves and wear their Crocs. On Wednesday they did hats like Literacy Week, promoting the smile. They were so beautiful. On Thursday we did anything but a backpack day. So they had
lots of different varieties.
It was so lovely. I used 2 basket covers together to make a backpack with a strap.
I used a bucket.
They had cornflakes box. It was so lovely.
They had the fans put together.
Yes.
And the books were inside.
A child did CDs put together, masks put together. It was so lovely. And today it's career to show them that they are the future. And be whoever you want to be today, because you are special, you're marvelous, you're important, you're loved, and you are enough. That's what we did it for.
Class teacher Miss Wiley stepped out of the norm and was seen fully outfitted as a farmer, as she hoped to show her female students that there is absolutely nothing wrong in pursuing farm life.
I decided to break the gender expectations of my students. A lot of them don't believe that females can be farmers. So I came today to show them that we can do all the jobs that the men can do. And they were well surprised this morning when I came like this. Some of them were, Miss Wiley, I can't believe you came as a farmer, that's for a man. I said, no, please, a woman can do it as well. Yes. So they were excited, they were shocked to see me like this. And I'm glad I decided to do this, especially for my female students, so that they could know that this is a career path they can also take.
According to the teachers, the career day was well received and represented by the students. They say they will continue to encourage their students to follow their dreams.
Hot, but we're good. Well, most of them are dressed as who they want to be. Some still want to do something else. Like I had an astronaut who wanted to be a cook, changed his mind this morning, but everybody else seemed to be fine.
I am so excited. I'm sure I'm pretty much excited more than the students. They all are excited. They want to dress up in their different careers.
But I keep encouraging them to try to do their best, because it's not only about putting on the fancy clothes and saying you want to be a lawyer or a doctor. You have to have the right attitude. You have to put in the extra work. Make sure that you're academically inclined. You have to study hard. It's not just about saying, oh, I want to be a lawyer, so forth. So some of them would have stated this before, and I would have encouraged them to study hard.
Caribbean Nutrition Week ends tomorrow, June 4th, with a grand finale in the form of a whistle stop from Kingstown to Georgetown. Caribbean Nutrition Awareness Week is celebrated under the theme Healthy Eating, Active Living, with the motto Play Your Part, Everyone Make a Start, Let's Get Moving. Speaking on NBC Radio Face-to-Face program today, Food Services Supervisor in the Ministry of Health, Wellness and the Environment, Rachel May, said that the activities for tomorrow's whistle stop will begin from 8 a.m. with exercise and different challenges.
Make your grocery shopping, visit the market. We'll be between BOSVG and the vegetable market. So we're going to be there about half an hour per se, and then we're heading out to Annesville from 9 o'clock. Annesville, you will hear us before we reach. So, and Calico, we don't want to block the road, so we're trying to stay between Duggan Shop and the playing field. I know the caravan may not be able to go in, but we're trying to see how we can maneuver there. So again, we have exercise routines with sports department. They're awesome, and we're gonna have challenges. Remember I said, if you could skip, come out. Just may walk away with what your challenge was about. After Calico, we're moving on to Diamond, and that's at the landfill gap. Persons already expecting us there. We have persons on the ground, promoting and getting the persons out. We're coming out. Men, women, boy, girl, come out. We have prizes from 0 to 99. After that, we're moving on to Bayaboo at the bridge. Then Connery will be around Braxa and the clinic area.
Okay.
And in Georgetown, we are staying there for about 2 hours. Big thing in Georgetown at the Triple R, at the adjacent road there at Triple R. We'll be.
May is encouraging persons in Calico, Diamonds, Bible, Connery, and Georgetown to support the Whistle Stop, noting that prizes will be given to persons who take part in the different events.
Up there, we'll be having lots of challenges, lots. Strongman challenge, Johnny. You had to come out and see the Strongman challenge.
Only in Georgetown?
No, man, we do it in Kingston.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Strong. So all the strong men out there, come out. If you're strong enough, come out. The little children, we have skipping ropes, we have balls for you, we have bags, we have school supplies. We have lots of things to give away. So we are appealing to the public to come out and join with us. Wednesday was great, and tomorrow will be greater. This is the finale. We're doing it. We must apologize for Miss Chanel Mackenzie. She was on board with us, but she had work duties off island. She really apologized. She tried to get a flight to come back in, but I told her it's okay. She will be with us the next time.
President of the Voice of the Disabled, Cheryl Adams, is seeking assistance from the government and other stakeholders in SVG to aid with the construction of a proper road for a visually impaired Shotton living in Mount Grinnan. Adams said the condition of the present road makes it very difficult for the visually impaired Shotton to leave home to seek medical care.
Morning. I am standing here in Mount Grinnan, hill above Mount Grinnan, just visiting one of our visually impaired Shotton, and this road is very difficult for her, even for me to go up and down, so we are going to need some assistance where the fixing of this road is concerned. So I'll be reaching out to persons and those in authority so we can have maybe the hill grade down and concrete, so our visually impaired member would be able to, navigate the road, because as it is right now, she's not able to come out of her house. And what about if there's an emergency? And she was saying when she has to go to the doctor, it is difficult. So we are calling for help here and seeking some assistance, because it's a real difficult area.
Now into the hurricane season, the Voice of the Disabled president said she is very concerned for the Shotton's safety in the event of an emergency, noting that the woman is also in need for running water to her home and a fixed telephone.
Difficult area. I mean, I made it up. I made it up with the help of my secretary, Miss Barnum. And our visually impaired member husband was there, like our tour guide. But places like these, we need to see it done up, the road fixed, and we need to see this hill grade down. There's no water up here either. We would like to see some water run up here, and fixed line, we call in and flow, to come and run some line up here, so this visually impaired person can have fixed line, so she would be able to better communicate with her visually impaired friends and family and loved ones.
The National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission, NTRC, in collaboration with the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Coast Guard, will be hosting a free GMDSS VHF radio training session for fishermen and persons involved in maritime activities in Clare Valley and surrounding areas next week. The NTRC says the training session will inform fishermen and other persons about the GMDSS VHF network, which was implemented by the NTRC to facilitate emergency and non-emergency communications at sea. Additionally, attendees will be trained on the use of the GMDSS VHF radios. This training session is scheduled to take place on Thursday, June 9th, 2022 from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Clare Valley Government School. At the end of the training session, the NTRC says it will raffle a portable GMDSS VHF radio valued at $800. The raffle is free and will be open to all participants attending the training session. For further information on the training session, you are asked to contact the NTRC at telephone number 4572279 or WhatsApp 498-8292.